Hello, hello, my lovely friends, and welcome to Island Alice. I am Lisa, and I'm gonna have to figure out, I think, a new way of opening up my videos. That just sounds way too formal for me, because clearly I'm not somebody who's big on formalities. But anyways, we'll figure this out as we go. Today, I have something a little bit different for you. I am going to be showing you some of my postcard art, which is a little bit different from the regular journaling stuff that we talk about. I am a huge fan of snail mail and happy mail and pen pals and sending out postcards. I just think it's one of the really wonderful, simple pleasures in life is opening up your mailbox and finding a fantastic postcard or letter that somebody has sent to you, and not a bill. Oh my God. How nice is it when you open up your mailbox and you're like, oh, something fun for me? And so I thought it would be kind of interesting to do these videos on this channel in the sense that it just gives you a more rounded, what's the word I'm looking for? Just another perspective on what I do and give you a little bit of more information on who I am and what Isla and Alice is all about. So, I have this box of postcards that I need to open up, and I thought it would be fun to do an unboxing with you. And just talk a little bit about postcards and show you some of the postcard art that I've done in the past. Postcards, in a weird way, is how I came to journaling. I started doing collage cards years ago, and where mixed media collage, I cut out little bits and pieces and put them all over, and I had them in my Etsy shop. And then eventually that sort of morphed into doing things like this digitally in Photoshop. And sort of one thing sort of led to another. And I started selling these kinds of postcards on Etsy and on my website. And I can't really give you the exact sort of timeline on where I went from postcard and creating postcard art to journaling. But somewhere in the middle there, I discovered my love of junk journaling. And I think part of it is the idea that I just love to glue and paste stuff. I love cut and paste. And I find it extremely therapeutic. I find it very calming, and, journaling and junk journaling in particular is all about cutting and gluing. And so it became this really interesting merging of the two things that I love to do. Of course, you can use postcards in your journals because, hello, it makes a great journaling spot or a great pocket. And also, I love the fact that I get postcards from my pen pals from all over the world, and they are really a beautiful addition to my junk journal. And as I shared in my last video about the greeting cards that you get from people, I mean, again, it's something so simple and so, it takes very little effort, but wow, when you get something in the mail, especially if you're not expecting it, you can't help but be a little bit like, for me, and you get this really warm, fuzzy feeling when somebody sends you something. And they just say, hey, I was thinking about you and I wanted to make you smile. And so I'm a big believer in the power of snail mail and postcards, in the same way that I'm a big believer in the way that we can express ourselves in our journal and have fun and all of that kind of stuff. So, yeah, so I just thought it would be fun to share with you some of the postcards that I'd made in the past. So I love mixing people and animals. That's one thing that I love to do. I did these last spring. Yeah, like this. I think she's great. And then these kind of collage postcards are one of my favorite thing in the world to do. So what's in this box is a mushroom set. And I love doing the space sky background. So yeah, so that's part of what I do besides junk journaling and making journals. So I have an Etsy shop, and all of this stuff is in my Etsy shop. And if I would be so allowed to make a shameless plug, all of the information for my Etsy shop and my website is always in the description box. And if you are so inclined and would love to send me snail mail, there is a post office box as well in the description down below. I'm not always the fastest at returning postcards, but if you send me a postcard, I will send you a postcard back. It might take me a few weeks, but I will get to it. So, without any further ado, I'm going to turn the camera around. We'll go through and see what's in the box here. Yeah, I thought it might be just fun to do these little videos every once in a while. And then that way you guys get to learn a little bit more about what I do. And you get to know me a little bit better. And hopefully that will encourage you to come back and watch some more videos from me, because I love making these videos and connecting with my fellow junk journalers, and hopefully some of you as well will be fellow snail mailers, and you will have the same passion and love for sending cards and postcards as I do. So thanks again for hanging out. If you decide you don't want to watch the unboxing, fair enough. Thanks for watching up until this point, and I'll talk to you a little bit later. So let's get unboxing. Okay, so here we go. It's always very exciting to unbox them and see what they look like in person. It can take me up to a week to finalize the artwork on some of these cards. So after staring at them on a computer screen, it's really interesting and incredibly rewarding, excuse me, to see them in person. Now, I also ordered some business cards. Okay, so let's take these out of the box. It's very exciting. So yeah, I order them and have them professionally printed because I could never ever get the quality out of my printer that I can when I have them printed. I use Vistaprint here in Canada. They are very reasonable, but it's always good to wait when there's a sale, of course. So let's see. Are you ready? Here's the first one. Oh, this looks great. Fantastic. Ah, I love it. And the back. Oh yeah, so I like to use the thick stuff. Usually I get the matte. I'm not a huge fan of glossy, I have to say. Oh yeah, these turned out great. Okay, so there's the first one. And so yeah, if you print something off of Vistaprint, you almost always get this $20 off coupon for $100, which every little bit helps, right? Because as we all know, everything just keeps getting more and more and more expensive. Now, I apologize if you can see an enormous amount of cat hair. Oh boy. This hoodie, I feel like it just is a magnet and it sucks all the cat hair out of the girls. But we had Lucy and I had quite a big cuddle session just before I started making the video, so I apologize about all the cat hair. But sometimes I like to just say that cat hair is my glitter. So what are you gonna do? It sticks to everything. Okay, now let's see this one. Oh yeah, look at this. Ah. Oh, it turned out great. It turned out great. Here's the thing, when I do these collage postcards, I don't really have a rational explanation for any of it. This set I knew that I wanted to do mushrooms, and I wanted the sky to be either dark or the space sky. And so a lot of the process is putting elements in and taking them out. Does this work? No, I don't like this. This doesn't, you know, blah, 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 blah. Sizing, how big should things be? And for some reason, I just thought it would be really fun to have a floor lamp beside the frog while the people picnic under the full moon. Oh, yeah. So fun. So fun. Okay. Woo! It is always a tiny little bit nerve-wracking too when I get them, and I'm worried that maybe the colors aren't going to be right, or yeah, you never know, right? Anyhow, so this is always just so great because, like I said, sometimes the set, it's rarely that I can get a set done in a couple of days. I really tend to I like to take my time, but it's just getting everything just right and finding all of the elements to use. And this one, woo, I love it. Ah, so great. So yeah, it's figuring out, you know, what kind of background, and then what kind of landscape, and then the little extras that go in, and then, you know, what kind of proportions, right? I wanted her to be big, but then you're like, okay, well, how big does the cat be? And then how big should the swan be? And so it's a lot of looking at it and then leaving. Like I might go and leave it for half a day and then go back and go at it with fresh eyes again. But yeah, these turned out great. Okay, so now we have one more. I like doing this with you because it's more exciting to do it with somebody than to just do it by myself. Okay, so let's see. Oh, here we go. Ready? I love it. Ah, it's so great. Look at that cute little mousy face. Ah. Here's part of why I like doing these kind of collage postcards is because they don't have to make sense. They're not supposed to make sense. It's this total weird collection of images that really should never really go together, but when they do, it's pretty magical for me. Yeah, like it's not supposed to make sense. I know sometimes people have asked me, you know, why? And I'm like, just because it's fun. That's all. It's just a fun collage. And I put the little ladybug there on the side because I was like, why not? Oh, okay, so super, super happy. So let's see. So we've got this one and then this one. Oh, can I get them in here? And then this one. And this one. With the little fish jumping out here. Ah, okay. I'm super happy with them. They came out great. So, thank you again for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this little unboxing and learning something different about me for a change. So, have a great, great day. Thanks for watching. If you do like this video, please do me a teeny tiny favor. Give it a little thumbs up. And, yeah, any questions, obviously, leave them in the comments below, and I will get back to you right away. And I think that's it. So happy snail mail, happy journaling, and most importantly, don't forget to have fun. Try not to overthink the process. Enjoy yourself and enjoy your creativity. And I will see you soon in the next video. Take care. Mwah. Bye, everybody.